Let's go.
All right.
Stream element spot running, emoji robot face.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the San Francisco 49ers.
Strong point. They got a nice
this will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Game is not starting good for the Jags. That is a crucial hurt right there. That's a crucial injury right there. That just knocked out somebody we was concerned about on the passing game. So we're going to see how that plays into our favor.
Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Focus, defense, focus. Tight dog. Check three. 5.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence.
Oh, good.
Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield.
I played it to that.
Just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
That is
a big play there on the first play of the game.
My.
77 yards.
On the ready.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Defense, let's go. Safe. Ready.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And this will
boy.
result in him losing yardage.
Good
back
job.
to the 3. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through, and they ended up tackling them for a loss.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Hey, Mike 7. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
And he'll take this into the end
Wow,
zone.
that's how y'all play that, huh?
Jacksonville.
That's how y'all do that, huh?
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on
That's
the
how
opening
y'all
drive.
do that, huh? Wow.
Josh
Y'all
Lambo
need to
now
cut
for the
that
point
mess out,
after.
man.
And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Not how we wanted that to start out.
And Lambo now after the touchdown.
He'll
kick this one away.
That's how
This is
y'all
fielded
let that
at the
play
goal
out.
line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Tighten up.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Back.
On 2nd down now, it's Coleman. And it's still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Yeah, that's what I do. 21. Here we go. 44 is the mic. 44 is mic. Check. You must be getting tired, man.
Garoppolo Buffalo going to try and throw on third. Deep ball for Goodwin. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage?
What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
That was not a good defense that first ride. Not good at all, baby.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A lot of trickery
Big
going
one there
on
for the Jags, 18 yards, first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Deuce, 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 deuce.
From the gun, Lawrence. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Good throw.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
18 Gator. 56. Ricky.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Niners' 41-yard line.
Ready. 57. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on.
Play. I overplayed it.
Didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
3 buzz. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Shoot.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to get there. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Lambo on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
We ain't playing no good defense.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Here we go. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check 43.
Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 49-yard line.
Here we go. 180!
36.
White.
Let him know.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line.
Here we go. 180!
Let's go, D. Mike, 36. Mike.
Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 14.
Defense, can we play some ball?
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Can we play some ball? Defense.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now...
Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
Good job, D.
So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
It's you. It's you.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession.
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo.
Good
and
play.
It'll be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
Good
He will bring this all the way up
freaking
to
play.
the 30-yard line.
What was
He
I
had a little bit
thinking,
of the
man?
turnover bug last week. 3
All
interceptions.
right,
Absolute
Kiko,
disaster, but another one here.
all
You
you
start
had
to
your
get a
mind
little
made
worried.
up on who you be
worry
throwing
about
that
your
to,
team
man.
as a whole, because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote unquote,
I
go away.
had
And
what
that means
I
your defense.
wanted,
They've
and
got to go
that
out there
guy
and set
went
and
to the
change
inside,
and at least
and I
hold people to
played
field
the
goals.
wrong
And if that
play.
keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays
man.
well.
On first down, McFarland.
Ooh, bad choice. Bad
10
choice.
yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Hey, Charlie.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Here we go. 30 base.
56. Here we go. Here we go.
Check New York Hawkers. Hey, exit.
They'll run on first down. McFarland. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage just comes through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Topper.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
80 weapon.
Let's bring it. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
2nd and 10. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. To throw on 3rd down, Lawrence. This will be caught inside the 10.
I saw
and
that.
will eventually get him down,
Good
but
play.
he's inside the 5 all the way.
God, that's me. I had a
They're
guy
able
in
to
the
convert
middle. I
on
wasn't
3rd down,
supposed to
and
pull
that
off on
sets up
that
a
far.
1st and goal.
I wasn't supposed to pull off on that far. Good play, dude.
Set, ready, 50, plant.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, He hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
I don't think you got it, sir. Be driven.
Step hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. And he is not going to get away.
Ball out your hand, man.
And this is going to wind up a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offense,
God, I thought that running back was on a freaking wheel route.
But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's
Oh my God, bro, what was you? The dude hadn't even went that far yet.
Check 56. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Get one where you're supposed to be going, son.
But that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Throwing now is Garoppolo. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Garoppolo. Good win, able to haul it in. And he's going to be out of bounds.
Boy, that was a lucky catch there. Boy, that was a lucky catch there.
Gain of 34.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. On first down, Coleman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties.
Here we go.
So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5.
He ain't stop bumping. He ain't gonna stop sending it.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
All day, dog. 56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. We want this. Get it.
To throw again, Lawrence. He's going to air one out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh man, excuse me. Let's see if this second half
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Here we go.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. They will run again with Coleman. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly
Is anything on the block in San Francisco?
God, only thing on the block is the block. Man, we doing bad in San Fran, man. He doing
So
bad
for
in San
36
Fran.
now, 1st and 10.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that's going to be
I waited too
incomplete.
late to
Too
that
tough to
ball.
hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on. And as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know. But you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Man open. It's Goodwin. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a 1st down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again. And he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
He's coming, double up.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Like 20!
You must be dreaming.
11, 11.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Go, go.
Here's Garoppolo to throw.
Good
He
play.
rifles one.
Good
It's
fucking
intercepted.
play.
Picked off down near the
Good
5.
play.
And the return just out across the 15.
Oh, man.
To the
Good
16-yard
play. I
line.
rushed it. I rushed it. I rushed it.
First
I rushed it.
possession of the 3rd quarter.
God,
Interception,
dude,
so
you're
maybe a
slipping,
second-half
man.
tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone
I
they wanted to
rushed
set.
it, I
That's the
rushed
equivalent
it, I
of
rushed
running out
it.
the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that
Has
one.
that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Hey, Delta.
56, right there, 56. Squeeze, squeeze, double, double. Kill, kill, kill.
Come. 5.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the
Call that
35.
holding anyway.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
56. Hey, here we go. Watch,
General West.
watch the pass. Check. Crunch. Crunch.
Ready?
Now a give, right side. McFarland looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, here we go. 15 line. 15 line.
Crunch time, defense.
Right on.
Off the play fake. Lawrence. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock
That's
it away.
so ass.
Mike 56, Mike 56. And let's pitch him.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Lawrence. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows the defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
On the return is Pettis. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Niners will go on offense.
What are you doing, bro?
1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown pass number 4 of the afternoon for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Well, I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper, right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
You ready? You ready?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47.
Alpha.
Hey, watch that, watch
Yo, faster. Hit it.
From the gun, Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep over the... And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Oh, my fault.
A big play there.
I don't want to win
His
this game.
first touchdown here of the new campaign. These guys are back within a single score. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that will get them one closer. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Whip, whip. Watch the whip.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards, first down Niners.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Keep it up, guys. Shift, shift.
They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. On after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. First throw now for the backup Allen. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
8 read.
Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Completes it to Samuel. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
11.
From the 29, Garoppolo.
Oh, where are you throwing the ball, my guy?
He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space, and it's 3rd down. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
The Niners on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Jet bomber. Check 26. I got them.
Who's that? Is that yours? Is that yours? Who's that?
They'll run it with Coleman. And some room to work. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
That got a little intense. A little intense right there. That was a little intense right there. That was a little intense right there.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it
comfort.
away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Get it,
down. Nick Bosa. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
90 Wolf.
Check 56. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. He's crashing.
Hey, lock it. Let's go, fire.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Let's go.
A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. From the gun, Lawrence. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. From 21 yards away, as his guys are back within a single score. So they get the score, partner. Game's not over, but they still need some help here.
Agreed. They definitely need some help, but they took care of the first part by scoring themselves.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Garoppolo on first down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, 80! 42! 2! Slam! 2!
They'll keep it on the ground. Coleman, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not because...
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Nick Bosa in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's back to throw. And he finds a
Oh,
man
that
crossing
joker got
route.
through there.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
57, 57's mine. It's our time. It's our time. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Go. Mike, watch it. Hey, Haywood. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Hey, wahoo!
Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
Ready up. 54. Mike 54. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Hey. High 7. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Let's set a tone, fellas.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
We go set. 30 base. 54 Mike. Bravo. You. I'm going back to you. Mike 54. Mike 54. Mike 54. I got you. Now.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end. And this is going to be caught.
Caught it.
Final play, a touchdown. How about that? And a 2-point conversion now.
Good freaking play.
Overtime.
Don't be mad. It's more coming.
His first career touchdown pass, and it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
No time on the clock. Are we going to overtime, or does it end right here?
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Get it.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it.
Wow, they gave it to him. Get out of here.
It's a little teaching moment
good
here.
game.
Overtime
Good
rules.
game.
Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards
Those
in this
red
game.
zone picks came back to haunt you.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, they coming back to hurt me now.
But this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
Oh, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. We know there's already a spotlight on this rookie quarterback, an even bigger spotlight here in overtime of this game, a costly pick.
No doubt about that, but here's the key. Game's not over. He may very well get another shot at this thing, so now he's got to go to the sideline, hope his defense picks him up, and be ready to go back out there.
Good job,
and
boy.
maybe make a similar throw, hopefully successfully the next time.
Good bat down, Smith. Good bat down. Way to come in and swat that down. Way to come in and swat that down.
21, 21. 24, check 24.
On first down, it's Coleman.
Get the sub. Yes, sir. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that.
I think this one's going to be a
We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
He's not going to get me. Watch the twist.
This is Coleman.
We'll take that.
A yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Oh, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. He's at the 50, the 30,
Golly.
the 10, and he will take this one home.
Good game.
Touchdown.
Good game.
Still catching our
Good game.
electric finish. You get it over.
That was a good one. I thought he was on that outside guy. Good game. Hey, that was a good one.
Definitely, and I think from now on,
I didn't. I couldn't have. Cause all that's me. That's me.
not just getting to the
Why didn't you just kick the ball?
Cut ball. I honestly do not know. I'm thinking I still had to score a touchdown. I seriously thought I had to score a touchdown. That's me. Way to give away a game. The Tennessee Titans. Way to give away a game right there. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly. Man, that was trash right there.
SMHLOL.
So for Charles Davis,
I don't know why I'm thinking I gotta score a touchdown, man. Kiko, get your head in the game, son. Wow, bro. Wow. That was poor. That was poor and pitiful by me. Wow. Yep, I did that one. I seriously did that one. Man. God, I'm fuming on the inside. I really am. Dude, I am. Good God, oh man. Oh, I gave up 44 freaking points in the game. Come on, man. That was horrible, bro. That was horrible. That was horrible, man. Golly. Dude. Come on. I did that. Are you serious? Are you serious? Man, get out of here. What the flip was we doing? Boy. Oh, wait. That, man, come on, man. That truly was pitiful, poor play. That was pitiful. That truly was pitiful, man. Wow, bro. I really can't. I don't even know what to say. I truly gave that freaking game away. I really did. Man, I'm very disappointed in me. I am very disappointed in me. Bruh. Golly, bro. That was freaking pitiful. That was freaking pitiful. I gave this game away, man. I truly gave it away. Dude, I let this man come in and put up 44 freaking points on me, man. Get the flip out of here, man. Bruh. $44 fucking points, man. Oh, that is me, man. That